Let's see. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
to a live, a long overdue live from Generally Irritable. Let's start with our intro. And good morning, everyone. Generally Irritable here. Just with my friend Annie Lepeltier. If you don't want to pronounce it correctly, say your name the French way.
Lepeltier.
Lepeltier. I think you
Yes.
need to have more of an accent with it.
Oh,
Like
really? Okay, I'll work
Le,
on that.
Lepeltier. You have to say it with that like French snootiness,
hmm
or it just
Okay.
like it gives it more power. It's
Then you have
just
to say
my suggestion.
fromage afterwards.
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I say we should all dial into our French heritage by being as snooty as possible. What do you think? Does that
Yeah,
does that go along with the One Love Festival theme?
perhaps.
Being snooty about our
Well,
Frenchness?
I mean, my family's not Canadian French, French from France, and the French people have a long, ardent history of passionately fighting for things like freedom. So I tap into
I
that.
mean, we did give America the Statue of Liberty, is
We
all I'm
sure
saying.
did. We sure
You
did.
know? So I think that does make us better. I'm
hmm
just saying.
hmm
If there is any people that are better than other people, it's
I mean, the French know how to throw a party and they also know how to throw an uprising. I mean, they know. They know
Oh
how to
my
depose
goodness.
some folks.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now we're just starting out with a few jokes here, you guys, and warming up the live audience. But we're here today. I'm actually really excited to help my friend Anne advertise the One Love Festival and with her special guest Zuby, and then the special event, private event with Zuby. For those of you guys who don't know, he is a strong proponent of liberty, of libertarian values. He's an artist, singer, uh, producer, political commentator. I mean, what else would you add to that list of things?
Life coach, internet
Yeah.
sensation,
Yeah, dude. I when I
over
saw that
1
you had
million followers on Twitter.
Zuby coming, I was like, "Shut up. How did my girl get that to happen?" That is super exciting. So, okay, so let's talk a little bit about what you have coming up, you guys. I'm going to share my screen here. And now you are the organizer of the event. Is that correct? The
Yes.
One Love Freedom and Unity Festival. Okay, so let me switch over. I'm going to share my screen here. Do, 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 do. Let's see. All right, we're gonna share over here. We've got let's see, let me see. Okay.
That's the
So we've
website.
got the festival website. It
Yes.
is onelovevermont.com and it's one LoVermont, right?
Yes.
Like LoVermont. So that is very cute, by the way. I'm feeling that. I love this logo. So it's gonna be in Alberg
Albert.
on Saturday, July 29th, 11 to 9:30. So it's an all-day event. Why don't you tell our viewers, wait, can I get rid of this? Do you see that cookies? I don't like cookies, but we'll accept your cookies so we can make it go away. So tell the viewers a little bit about the event. What are some of the special things, exhibits that you're most
Sure.
excited about for this festival?
Oh gosh, well, I'm excited about all of it. We have some really excellent music coming. Some of the acts are coming all the way from Jamaica to
Oh
perform just for this festival,
wow.
which is super exciting. So we have some authentic Jamaican reggae coming fresh from Kingston, and a mix of
Excellent. You know I
other.
love me some reggae.
I know it's great. And the reason I chose reggae music as kind of a central theme is because a lot of reggae music upholds values of liberty, freedom, coming together, unity, empowering yourself, empowering others around you. And that's kind of why I latched onto that as a genre. And we have some
Okay.
other artists who will be performing musically. You're scrolling through the list
Yep.
there, and then there's some
You got
examples down
some
below of their
local
music.
folks like Big Dog.
Yeah, Big Dog's a local legend, and of course Zuby is more along the lines of hip hop, but his music is also very inspirational. Solstice is a local band based out of Vermont, popular. They're kind of on the reggae, ska, jam band spectrum, but it's very fun.
Okay. All right.
Earth Cry is from Jamaica. Runkus and Royal Blue are coming from Kingston. And Rooted
Fantastic.
Creation is based out of New Hampshire, but they're also more of the jam band reggae genre.
All right.
So, yeah.
Cool. So it looks like you can see some of these folks,
Yeah.
and what they got going on.
Yep.
Cool, cool, cool.
So
So
that's the
that's the
music
music
component.
side.
Mm-hmm.
Vendors, workshops.
Yes. So we will have a lot of different vendors coming to sell Vermont made products and handicrafts, different things, from jewelry to woodworking to
All
homemade
right.
jellies, salves, skincare,
Is
all kinds of good stuff.
is there still an opportunity to be a vendor at the
Yes,
event? Do they want
absolutely.
to go here to this contact page, or do
Yep.
they want to go somewhere else?
Nope. They can email right there, onelovevermont at
Boom.
gmail.com. There
Look
are
at
still
that.
spots for vendors for sure.
Excellent. Excellent. Is there a cost to it?
Yes, so there is a $75 vendor fee, but it gets the vendor and a person or a spouse or a partner into the show. It's essentially the
Okay.
same cost as buying 2 tickets to the show,
All right. That's
but you
not
also
bad
get
at
the
all.
opportunity to vend. Yeah,
Then make some money. I
and
love it. That's
network and
actually
meet
a
people.
very, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, yeah, gives them the chance to vend, network, meet people, promote their product. Yeah,
Fantastic. I like that. And that's a very fair price for a vendor booth.
that's what I got some flack. Some people said I should have made it higher, but my thing is I didn't want to price people out, and I want people who I wanted people to be there basically and not and have the
Mm,
opportunity to be there.
all
Um,
right. So if
yeah.
you are in probably especially Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, and you've got a product to sell and you want to be part of this festival, you can get in for only $75 for your table. That is again, that is an excellent, excellent price. So let's see. You got some workshops going
Workshops.
on.
Yes, that's the other exciting part that I'm most excited about the music and then the
Ooh.
workshops. We have some really excellent speakers that are going to be speaking from a second stage. So we have the Unity stage, which is for music, bringing us all together, and then we have the
Okay.
Freedom stage, which is going to have some of these great workshops. A lot of talks on off-grid living, homesteading. There's going to be a homeschooling panel, things like that.
Oh, very
Or
cool. And a
herbal
meet and greet with Zuby.
and a meet
What?
and greet with Zuby. So you get a chance to meet and greet, get your picture taken with him, ask him some questions. Yeah, he's going to do that
Cool.
after his live performance.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing, first of all. I have been a fan of his for a while. I just appreciate his very practical, reasonable takes on politics and liberty. As a fella who has gone and lived around the world and experienced all kinds of places, he just carries this unique perspective. Because I think, wasn't he like raised in the Middle East, but like
Yeah, he
also lived in
was.
England and a
Hmm.
bunch of places. So he really has a cross section of the culture that he can pull from, of cultures
Hmm.
that he can pull from. So that's awesome. I love it. All right, guys. So, most importantly, go here to tickets and buy tickets.
Yes.
Get your tickets
And I should
here.
say
Buy
that
your
$1 from
tickets.
every ticket is being donated to the flood relief in Vermont.
All right. So not only can you go have a good time, see awesome music, get some great education on homesteading and things like that, you can also help your friends and neighbors who have been severely affected by the flooding in Vermont. So go here, get tickets, buy them. That's what we're
And as an
talking
additional
about.
caveat, if you have any donations you want to donate to flood relief, like personal hygiene or cleaning products, canned goods, bottled water, whatever, we will be taking those and bringing them to distribution sites.
Oh my gosh, I bet
Yes.
people probably need things like diapers too, feminine
Mm-hmm.
products. A lot of times people will bring food and water, which is always needed. Okay, just to be clear, that kind of stuff is always needed. But feminine hygiene products and diapers are often things that get overlooked
Mm-hmm.
when we're making donations, and they're super expensive. So, baby formula, baby food, diapers, and feminine products like pads and
Absolutely.
tampons, I'm sure would be very welcome as well.
Yes.
Okay, so now for the really kind of, let's see, we're going to share. So, Anne,
Yes.
this has probably been a long time in planning and executing.
Several
So,
months. Yes.
a lot of folks will wait till the last minute, wait till the last day to show up. Tell everybody why they should buy the tickets ahead of time.
Well, based on what we just talked about with the flood relief, the more tickets that are sold up front now, the more money can be given to flood relief now rather than waiting until the 29th
2 weeks from
or
now.
afterwards.
Yeah,
Exactly.
where
So
it's
more of that can
needed.
go where it needs to go now. So that's
Got it.
a good reason. Um, but also, I feel like there's a level of commitment when you purchase in advance. And we like to see that level of commitment because
Yeah.
we're all in. I'm all in. The acts are coming. People are flying in. People are going to be there. And so other people have gone all in on this. I kind of
Yeah.
feel like it's a nice thing to do to kind of show your level of support and commitment in advance.
Well, and that's what, I hear a lot of times people complaining about, oh, we don't have things in Vermont. People don't come here. Oh, why do we get left out? And I think sometimes it's like, I'm just being real with y'all. Vermonters can be kind of lazy and not want to get out of their bubble. And so we complain as people who are liberty minded, right? Your sub theme is freedom and unity, which is Vermont's motto. It is
Mm-hmm.
our state motto, freedom and
Mm-hmm.
unity. It's on the flag. And if we're about freedom and unity, and then we don't support the organizations and events that support freedom and unity, that promote freedom and unity, and we just stay home, then don't be surprised when people don't take us seriously themselves, right? Like, if you want some outside support, if you want people to help and encourage these things, you have to go out and support them.
Absolutely. And events like this, I mean, they cost thousands of dollars to put on. I mean,
Yes.
the airfare alone, bringing people in, is thousands of dollars. That doesn't include the cost of bringing in sound systems or porta potties. I put a deposit on porta potties. All the different things that go to put on a big event like this. It costs a lot, right? And
Yes.
so we obviously need the buy-in of people in order to, well, make it happen and in
Right?
order for it to happen again, right? And so I think that it
Yes.
is important for people to purchase their tickets in advance. And obviously folks are welcome to show up the day of, and some people have to wait to see if they can get the day off of work or if they can line up whatever they need to line up. I get it. So people are always welcome to show up at the door, but that the initial commitment and the willingness to purchase a ticket up front is very encouraging to those of us who are putting the event on, and it helps us kind of manage some of those costs that have already been spent, whether it's the porta potties or the airfare or the sound systems or whatever, helps us to manage those
Yes.
costs.
Yes, nothing is free, y'all. Nothing
No,
is free. And we've got a couple of really great festivals this summer. We've got your festival coming up on July 30th. Then there's Liberty Stock in September. And these are both events that will bring together liberty-minded people who care about Vermont, who care about Vermonters, who care about freedom and unity. We need to be supporting the people who support us. And
absolutely.
I just love that. And so that's why I wanted to have you on for live today to help support what you're doing. So everybody who's watching, share the website, go buy your ticket, plan on going, bring your friends, bring your neighbors, and remember, why we're all here, why we love Vermont so much.
We
It's not just
do.
because it's pretty, right? Which it is, but it is that libertarian spirit that we were raised with. I tell people that I was unknowingly raised a libertarian or with libertarian values. And not that this is a libertarian event, right? I'm not saying that, but it's liberty, right?
Mm-hmm.
The idea of self governance, the idea that we can take care of ourselves, this strong, independent minded self determinism that we care about our families, we care about our neighbors, and you know, that we can live neighbor to neighbor with people that we disagree with, and none of that matters in the end because we all care about that idea of self-governance, of personal responsibility, and of community. So this is an opportunity to kind of set aside politics, to set aside some of that bull crap, and come together around culture, around cultural
Absolutely.
values, around what brings us together, what unifies us, music,
Mm-hmm.
food, um, things like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think the unity component is really important. And that's part of what this does, that unifying, because without unity, we can't really accomplish anything. And that's it. We're all fragmented and disjointed. And I think the last several years has really served to divide us among many different, sometimes even bizarre concepts, right? And at the end of the day,
Yes.
when we're divided, we're not like, I mean, even within political parties, there's like been a ton of division. And
Mm.
so with all of that division, like we can't really accomplish anything. And so at the end of the day, I think coming together and unifying over, just like you said, the things that are important to all of us, family, community, food, music, the things that we all can kind of are things that draw us together. I think that's really important.
Oh my God, yes. Because this is at the end of the day, I don't care if you're a libertarian, a Democrat, a Republican, none of that matters. You're my neighbor, and I want to
Absolutely.
be in relationship with you. I want to do business with you. I want to support you, and it really is. I think this is one of those opportunities where we can restore that Vermont those Vermont values. And
Absolutely.
so I'm going to okay, so hold on. I'm going to share the website again. Hold on. So, hold on. Okay. Whoop. Here we go. We're going to share the screen. Everybody go to
OneLoveVermont.com.
onelovevermont.com. Let me make sure I'm sure. Come on. Come in. Do what I want you to do,
And it
not what I'm
is
telling you to
Saturday,
do.
July 29th.
So, oh, I said the 30th. My bad.
That's
Okay,
okay.
so Saturday,
Because,
July 29th is the festival.
yep.
Now the 30th is
Uh-huh.
something else. So the festival is the 29th, and now okay, so let me share.
The
So now let me share
30th is
my
a
other
special,
thing. Special event on the 30th. Do do do
correct.
do do. Let me
I
see.
can start to talk about it if you want me to.
Okay, yes. So talk
Okay.
about what the special event is on the
So,
30th.
because Zuby was coming for the festival, I thought that it would be worthwhile to pull together an event featuring him to give people the opportunity to be in his space and to hear more from him
All right.
than they would at the festival. At the festival, he's being featured as a musical performer. He'll have a stage performance, and there'll be a meet and greet afterwards at the secondary stage. But that doesn't give people much time to really spend time in his space, hear from him, connect with him. So the following day, Sunday, the 30th, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. in Morrisville, Vermont, there's going to be a special Freedom Talk and Mixer featuring Zuby. We're not doing a dinner, but there's going to be
Ooh.
appetizers and light fare. I have the flyer here, but you want to see
All right. That's I'm
Zuby's
trying to get the flyer up on my screen, but
appetizers,
this
light fare, and we're capping it at 40 spots. And
wait,
so it's
hold
going to be
on. Hold on 1 second, Ann. Hold on.
sure.
We're cutting out here. Uh, Sweet Benjamin, I can't figure out how to share the image on my screen. Can you help me with that? Can you figure that out? She's holding up the flyer, but
We can do it
um
old school here.
I know. Okay, well, okay, so special event, getting into space. Okay, keep talking.
Yeah, special events in his space. 40 spots available. And to reserve tickets, you can just email the same email, the onelovevermont@gmail.com. That is the best way. Send an email and just let us know how many tickets you're looking to reserve, and then we'll send you a little invoice that you can pay for your tickets, and then you're in. And so we still have tickets available for that. And I'm encouraging anybody who is someone of influence in not just Vermont, because I do have people I think who are planning on coming from other areas because he is a big deal. And generally, he talks when Zuby does like this stage appearance here. When he does an appearance, it's often to thousands of people, and he generally
Yes.
charges thousands of dollars to do a talk or to do an appearance, right?
Yeah.
And so to have him in an intimate space where we have access to him, to hear from him, to speak with him, to ask him questions is really something special. And so I encourage anybody who is an influencer of any kind in Vermont, anyone who works in legislation, in their town and governance in any way, anybody who's interested in governance in any capacity, I think it would be well served to be there because he's a mover and a shaker. And as you said before, he has very like common sense, middle of the road perspectives on things. Um, and he's just been a voice of freedom and for peaceably standing up to tyrannical or um, overarching governmental systems for like the last couple of years. It's been one of his key messages.
Up here. It's not a it's why can we not share that? See, I've got
She's got
person.
her
I've
tech guy.
I've got my tech guy, my husband.
Aw.
Is the flyer on the website somewhere?
It is. It's on the Facebook page. I have not added it to the website. I probably could and should do that, but I have it on a Facebook page for and the Instagram page for the festival. So
Okay.
Instagram, it's One Love Vermont, and on Facebook, it's the One Love Vermont Freedom and Unity Festival. If you search that on Facebook, the page should pop
Okay.
up, and the
All
flyer
right.
for it is definitely on the page.
All right. So it looks like, wait, can we share that? Oh, see? See, this is why I married Benjamin
There
Nathaniel
you
Ray the
go.
second.
There it
Because
is.
he's so smart. Okay, so here we go. So Zuby is a super interesting character. You are correct. This is a guy who travels all over the world. He's been on Joe Rogan. He's been on all the
He just
major
did a 90
networks
minute
and
interview with
podcasts.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon Musk was on his podcast, so
Yep.
he's got his own show that he does. You guys, this guy is super interesting, and the fact that you can get a private event with him for only $40 is pretty outstanding, outrageous. You should also go buy tickets for this. So get your tickets for the One Love Festival. Get your ticket for the private event. You said if they email you at the One Love Vermont at Gmail that you'll send over a special separate invoice.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. So before we get off of the live stream today, what are your final thoughts and words for our viewers?
Oh, geez. I think we've covered so much of it. But basically, if you can't swing both events, pick one or the other. They're both going to be excellent. They both have very different vibes. So one is
Yes.
a day long music, arts, and community festival. You can come for any part of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's one you can bring your kids to. Um, Family friendly, of course.
Oh,
The other one
excellent.
is a bit more adult, an evening, well, 5:30 to
Yep.
7:30, and it's a quieter event, a smaller event. So it's
All
just
right. And
different.
probably, especially, you know what, anybody who is involved in Vermont politics in particular, who cares about Vermont politics and who wants to see a major change and shakeup, definitely go to the private event with Zuby. That will be the one thing I say, because that's an opportunity to, maybe help get some advice or, convince him to convince other people to help us more in Vermont, restore some sanity to
Well,
our
that's
politics.
part of my hope. I'm hoping that he enjoys his time in Vermont so much that he is going to come back. Um,
Yes.
But the thing is, he is a rising star. So the farther his star rises, the harder it be to get him. But if we show him the love and the welcome that he deserves here in Vermont, that's another reason it's important to get your tickets. But if we show
Yep.
him that we really are appreciative of him coming to spend time with us, and he has a good time here, and he gets a good vibe, like you were talking about the culture of Vermont. If he picks up on that, I think that he would be willing to come back and to
That's
do
right.
more with us here. And I kind of
That,
see both of these events as kind of like a catalyst. And you talked about Liberty Stock as well, so that being a continuation of this. But both of these events, and I'll include Liberty Stock with that. So all three of these events being kind of a turning point with Vermont. And these events were preceded by the Robert F. Kennedy, who was here a couple of weeks ago. And I feel like
that's
that
right.
was a really amazing event for different reasons because it
You got
brought a lot of
Charlie
people
Kirk.
together
Exactly. We've had
across different
Charlie
lines.
Kirk
And
coming. We've had our, Robert Kennedy Jr. So the more interest, we are not a lost cause. Vermont is
we're
not a
not,
lost cause.
not at
And
all.
it is the easiest state in the union to win back our legislative seats in the federal government and make a huge difference. So you
Absolutely.
guys go to the website, get your tickets, email for the special event with Zuby, and we'll see you there in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We got to go out with the theme song, you guys. Hold on.
Okay, let's do it.